everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In the third video of my Halloween Meowlzeween 2016 series, I'm showing you how I turned myself into this flashy 70s clown. I've already put my lenses in, and they are the same ones that I wore in last week's Galaxy video, and the link to them is in the description down below. I'm taking a washable Elmer's glue stick, and I'm really smoothing this into my eyebrows since I have very thick and dark eyebrows. I don't want them to show up under the white paint that I'll later be applying. After I've applied a waterproof eye primer, I'll be taking 2 pieces of tape and I'll be smoothing them onto the back of my hand to get rid of some of the stickiness. Since I'm putting this on the outside corner of my eye to get a very sharp wing, I really want to make sure that they are not really sticky. The skin around your eyes is very sensitive, so you want to be very careful when doing this. Since I lost some of that stickiness, I do have to really smooth that down where I want the wing to be. For my eyes, I'm taking a hot pink eyeshadow from my 2nd edition 120 eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm applying that in the inner corner to the middle of my eye. And then right next to that pink, I'll be taking a bright neon orange, and I'm applying that in the cat-eyed shape that I want. I'm also making sure to really pack these colors on, since I need them to be bright for this clown. I'm taking that pink again and I'm putting that color right underneath the orange side of my eye, and then I'm taking that orange color and I'm putting it right underneath the pink side of my eye. I'm also being very messy with how I'm applying these eyeshadows since I just wanted a basic shape, and I wanted to make sure I got these colors down before I put white paint all over my face. This is where I made my mistake. I grabbed my Kryolan Aquacolor instead of my Ben Nye Clown White foundation, but I went with it, and I shouldn't have. This paint is either very old, or it just doesn't agree with my skin or something, because it dried really weird on my skin. It was very patchy, and it really dried my skin out. So that's the only thing I would change about this look if I were to redo it. After I'm done with the white paint and it is dried on my face, I'm going back in with that pink and orange eyeshadow to fix anything that may have gotten painted over, and I wanted to bring out those colors more on my lower lash line. I'm then taking my standard black gel liner set with black eyeshadow, and I'm just doing a very thin line on my eyelid, and I'm just lining my waterline. I'm taking that same liner and I'm drawing 2 triangles underneath my eyes, and then I'll be taking a finer detail brush to really get a sharp point on those triangles. Under my left eye, I'm putting 3 dots underneath that triangle. I'm then going back in to my 2nd edition 120 palette from BH Cosmetics to use those bright neon green colors to create eyebrows. I'm first going in with a very light green, and then over top of it I'm using a darker green, and then for the tail end of my eyebrows I'm using a more bluish teal green, just to add dimension to those brows so they're not one flat color. With the greens that I used first on my eyebrows, I'm going to be drawing a green flower under my right eye. And then I'm going into my Paradise paint to create an orange nose. I'm just drawing a circle with a lip brush on the very tip of my nose. The tip of your nose will really help to guide you where the circle needs to be. Just follow the natural curve of your nose and you have a perfectly round circle. I'm also going to be setting my nose with that same orange eyeshadow that I used on my eyes. I wanted to add a very harsh and bold contour to my face since this is a clown makeup, but I also wanted to keep it bright, so I used Sugarpill Buttercupcake. After I've done my contour, I also went in with a small dot of my yellow Mehron Paradise paint to add a small center to my flower. I'm then going in with my Kryolan Dayglo paint in neon green to paint my lips. The first coat always goes on patchy, so after I've let that dry, I'll be applying another coat to make it a more opaque color. And then I'm using the greens that I used to make my flower and my eyebrows to shade the outer corners of my lips. I'm alternating my pink and green Dayglo paints to create a collar on my neck, shoulders, and chest, and then I'm taking my yellow Mehron Paradise paint to paint the rest of my exposed skin on my chest yellow. I'm shading the pink stripes with the same pink that I used on my eyes, and I'm shading the green stripes with the same green that I used to create my eyebrows, my lips, and my flower. And then I'll be shading that yellow with a light brown. That's all I did to create this clown. This is the most detailed and involved body paint that I've done yet, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, aside from using the Aquacolor instead of the foundation on my face. This is also an original work of mine, so I'm asking that it not be recreated. I've had several of my looks stolen over the last couple of months with no credit to me whatsoever. But if you choose to disregard that and still recreate it, at least tag me in it so that I can see what it looks like. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for a new video every week, usually every weekend. I'm also in the middle of my Halloween series for 2016, so stick around to see the rest of those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see more of you here next week. Bye!